Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 with Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture, let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Ask me, never made up. When the times got rough.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. And Raw Chicago did not disappoint. Not in the slightest, man. Not in the slightest. This was a fantastic bounce back Raw that, man, did they need this show tonight. In every aspect of it, they needed really good wrestling. They got it. They needed great match buildup. They got it. They needed a nice solid ending that could potentially maybe make you think that Dean Ambrose has a chance to win the title at Roadblock. They got it. I mean, they did there's just so much. There is so much here that happened tonight that could be huge, that could hold huge ramifications for the rest of the WrestleMania build and even after that. We got a lot to get to, man. There was a lot of great stuff. Yes, a little bit of predictability, but a hot crowd and a really smart match booking throughout the show more than made up for it. So welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are ready, buckled in, buckled up. Everybody in the chat, we got a nice full crowd. Carl Gibney, Matt, Ernie Black, Lagoon, Matthew Contos, Terry the Snow Queen. We got all kinds of people. Grand Slam 87, that's right. My man Jeff Huffman, Josh Hampton. We got all kinds of people. Fake Ass Twat, Jay Wilson, Ricky Venny. I see all kinds of people. We're going to be taking your calls, your questions. You can call in as soon as I'm done with my review, the copious amounts of notes. You can call in on Skype, David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA, or the number 702-751-2902. But that's then. This is now. Let's jump right into it, man. Of course, the night starts on an amazing high note. Shane McMahon coming out to one of the bigger pops that you're going to hear in the modern era. I mean, aside from the glass breaking and the old 316 coming out, there was not really too many pops that are going to rival what you saw. Absolutely fantastic. I love what Shane did. Shane, you could tell tonight Shane was overcome a little bit. He was a little bit overwhelmed. You could tell that he got lost just a little bit, but nothing that took away from the moment. A little bit more edgy, the old bastard stuff I loved. I just thought the entire thing was really well done. I even enjoyed when Vince came out, even though I'm really starting to see the 70-year-old man in Vince. We're seeing it more and more all the time, you know. It's kind of sad, to be completely honest, because his promo was not very good. He flubbed a lot. He bounced all over the place. He misses words. He's very confused a lot, you could tell. It's a little unfortunate. It might be time to end this entire thing with Vince, but maybe that's what this entire situation with Shane truly is, and that's a good thing. I think it's an amazingly ballsy move how much they are touching on the Vince being out of touch thing. And actually, there was quite a few moments tonight where they were touching on real-life perceptions in the IWC and all of that. They were doing that a little bit more ham-handedly tonight. They were going at it. I like that. A little bit ballsy because the fans can turn on it really quick, and you can tell they even tried. We got some rated R, chants going tonight, some Attitude Era asshole chants, and Vince had a really good response to that, saying, "I knew it wouldn't last long," and the same thing with the CM Punk chats, and I knew that wouldn't last long either. That was good. It was a good reaction because I actually thought that Vince might go off the script and do something stupid. Luckily, that did not happen, and it was just a good opening segment. Yeah, it went on a little bit too long, which a lot of these segments do, but look, I'm going to see as much Shane as I humanly possibly can, and I like that we got to see Shane get physical tonight. Yes, it was just with a couple of security guards, but still pretty damn cool to see that type of physicality out of Shane. Even though it was a little weird. I'm not going to lie. The knee's not really hitting anything, but still very cool stuff. I thought overall. We got a donation. We got our first donation tonight. Matt Contos donated $2, and I missed the entire message because I do not have my alert up because I'm horrible at what I do. Don't worry, Matt. I will get to your message in just a moment. I will read it out loud. Thank you for your donation. Greatly appreciate it. If you want to be like Matt, you can donate right in the description box below. I also enjoyed how Shane alluded to the stars with not a lot of talent getting all the opportunity. Feel that was kind of a shot at Roman, or at least we were supposed to feel like it was. Now, whether or not it was, I couldn't tell you, but probably wasn't. But we're supposed to feel like it was, and that's a good thing. They placated to the crowd, to the smarks, to those of us who think we know better. They played to us a little bit tonight, and more than one occasion, and I thought it was a smart move to do so. You can't do it all the time, but you can certainly get away with it in the manner that they did it tonight. By the way, that donation, Matthew Contos, 32, donated $2. He said, here's to Ambrose, the soon-to-be WWE champ, and the Reigns heel turn that I said was coming weeks ago. Hashtag Contos smash. I don't know if either of those things are going to happen, Matt. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. We are going to see Dean lose and Roman go on to WrestleMania, win the title, and no heel turn. There's still a very good likelihood of that happening, especially with Dean going over a little bit tonight, getting the upper hand. Usually when the face gets the upper hand right before pay-per-view, it is a death knell that they are not taking the belt after a pay-per-view special, whatever you want to call this. So, no, I don't know if I would be touting it too heavily yet, but you never know. You never know. I feel like they did a good job of following that up with something really smart. Neville and Owens, I think a lot of people may have groaned at first to Neville and Owens. I believe they probably were a little bit like, I don't know how I feel about this because we know what's going to happen. But then something interesting ended up taking place. They had a fantastic match. Their best match, I think, that they've had, to be completely honest. You can tell when they go to Neville and they say, you know what, go for it a little bit more. Open up the playbook a little bit more than you usually do tonight. We want to see a little bit more out of you. And we did. We got to see a lot more out of Neville tonight. I felt he was very effective in what he was able to do. Great offense. Kevin Owens hitting a couple high-risk maneuvers that we haven't really seen him do in a while, but really just showing why he's so good in so many aspects. And as this match was ending, having the big shooting star press, which was awesome. It was crazy. The ending moves that built up to the cheap roll-up victory for Owens and then the subsequent attack. How does this get any better? Sami Zayn making his debut. Well, re-debut, return, whatever you want to call it. Sami Zayn coming out to take on and just go right at Kevin Owens. What does this mean now? Is Sami Zayn being thrust right into the title picture? Is there still going to be a multiple-man match going forward? I don't know. But I certainly think that the opportunity is there for many different things. I mean, you have the opportunity to go after Owens and Zayn, which I don't know if that's something I would do yet. I feel with 3 weeks, 4 weeks till WrestleMania, I don't know if it's the smartest move to make at this point. I would think with Neville having the matches that he's having, with a weird Ziggler situation, we'll talk about that in a little bit because it looks like he was pivoted tonight as well, and we'll talk about the reasons behind that as well. Maybe a triple threat for the Intercontinental title is the way to go. Zayn, Neville, Owens, 3 different, generations and levels of NXT in a lot of ways. Kind of an interesting aspect. I think it would highlight NXT's growth and kind of put that cap for NXT a little bit more poignantly. And I like that. I like the possibility of that happening. I think it would work very well. And it would be a great match. I'm still not sold on the idea of just having Owens and Zayn yet. I feel that build is always there. Look, while I like the idea of it, I do. I still felt like, I guess I'm still like jilted that we did not get Kevin Owens and Brock Lesnar. I got to let that go. Let it go, fat ass. It's okay. Zayn and Owens, I'm worried about getting lost in a WrestleMania situation. You know, I'm a little bit worried. I don't know. Overall, I really did enjoy the entire segment. I thought it was fantastic. Just a great opening to the show. It was really, really good. After that, we got Dolph Ziggler backstage with a almost unrecognizable Zack Ryder, and then Stephanie McMahon walks up, talks to Dolph a little bit, and they actually make reference to Dolph's deleted tweet from earlier. Now, I don't know if Dolph tweeting that was 100% a work. I have no idea if that was the case, or if Dolph did something stupid again, which he's prone to doing. He makes these type of tweets, even though this seemed like a kayfabe tweet until the end where he talked about getting punished, because he had to throw that in there. Stephanie making reference to that, and Dolph talking about her being out of power again, but this time for real. There was some really good back and forth between the two, and then, of course, Stephanie punishes Ziggler by making him take on the League of Douche Nozzles a little bit later in the match. 3 of the Douche Nozzles. Not all 4, though, because that would be excessive. But 3 of them, that's what Stephanie gave him. And Ziggler just kind of went, at least I'm not on the Spirit Squad. You know, there's always that. There's always saying, at least I'm not a fucking cheerleader. You know? Or at least I'm not the caddy to Kerwin White. Remember that? He was also the caddy to Kerwin White. Who's Kerwin White? Exactly. Chavo fucking Guerrero. His unbelievably crazy friggin' character that he did. That was nuts. So, yes. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if this is a pivot away from Ziggler and Miz, which I thought was leading to them both being in the Intercontinental title picture. I don't know if this is a full pivot from that. I guess we're going to have to wait and see how this continues to build. More than likely, Ziggler we'll see you in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, buddy. More than likely. Well, if there's one way to stop surefire momentum, it's Brie Mode. That's right, XLT Live Podcast's very own Too Tall's favorite wrestler in the world, Brie Mode. She comes out and has a match with Summer Rae, which I gotta say, is crappy as they are. It wasn't a terrible match. They didn't let it go long enough to be horrible. But it gets saved because Lana comes out and, Lana was so smoking hot tonight, I would punch Jesus in the face if I had to. That's right. Punch him in the face. She was gorgeous. I don't want to get sucked into the Lana vortex again. We know that the Lana vagina vortex is real, and it's a scary thing. It could suck your life away if you're not careful. And the way she looked, man, I like that she got physical. Holy God, we're going to see Lana wrestle. It's going to happen. What are they going to do? Is it going to work out? Can she wrestle? Well, she hit the X Factor, the Brie Buster, whatever you want to call it. She hit it tonight, and it didn't look that bad. Based off what we saw, I think there's some good things to be a little bit optimistic with Lana going forward. Look, at the very least, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So at least you have that. And she doesn't seem to be diffing everything when she gets physical. Like, I don't know, Miss Eva Marie. I don't know. Apparently my videos are gaming, not sports, because I'm horrible at everything that I do. So thank you, Sal, for letting me know that, yes, indeed, my video is in gaming and not sports. I don't know if I can change that now. I'm going to try to change it. Thank you for letting me know, because that would probably explain why my goddamn shit is all messed up tonight. But that's okay. I'm horrible at what I do. What can I say? Awful at what I do. Let's see if we can change that. Hopefully we can. Sports. We're going to save the changes, and hopefully that worked. And I didn't just mess up the entire video, which I probably did, but that's okay. So, like I was saying, you got the Lana situation. She came in there, did her thing, looking smoking hot as always. and we'll see how that goes from here. Getting a secondary Divas match at WrestleMania, not the worst thing in the world. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. After that, we continue on, and we get the Dean Ambrose situation coming out and giving him lengthy periods of time to cut a promo and show that he can capture a crowd, hold a crowd. Every time he succeeds, it feels like they're throwing like he personally is taking a shovel and putting dirt on Roman Reigns' grave, because he could do what Roman Reigns can't do. He can hold a crowd, and that's what he did. The jokes that he makes are funny. He's so relatable. He's so likable. He's a good-looking guy. Everything he does is poignant. It makes sense. It hits. He doesn't flub. When he does flub, he turns it around. He's just very good at what he does, and he's able to the crowd is right there. Now, granted, this Chicago crowd tonight was amazing, was absolutely amazing, but even a bad crowd would have been right there in Ambrose's hands. I like the Triple H and Ambrose dynamic. They work very well together. The back and forth between them yet again, very good stuff. I thought that was awesome. Triple H is able to bring out heel stuff that you just don't get to see as much anymore, man. And he did a great job with that. So, really nice all-around segment, I think. Except for maybe the revelation that it'll be Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt for the main event. Because who cares, right? We'll get to that and why the main event kind of worked tonight. We'll get to that in a moment. After that, we get Dolph Ziggler versus King Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus. Look, the match was what we thought it was going to be. Ziggler getting his offense, taking a whole bunch of bumps, and the League of Nations rotating in and out and kind of picking him apart. And eventually the numbers getting to Dolph, and then bang, getting beat. Boom, bang, it's over. See you later. He gets punished yet again. I don't know. Ziggler's a very good performer, but he's a Spirit Squad member. That is kind of where I look at it. He's perpetually a cheerleader, and I just don't know if there's ever going to be a huge upgrade from where he is now. So, was tonight a punishment, or was it just more of the same? Because he's been losing a lot anyway. So, was him losing to the League of Nations tonight punishment for the possible kayfabe, possible not kayfabe tweet earlier? I have no idea. But the match wasn't god-awful, but it certainly did start to take away a little bit of the momentum. Not awful. One of my favorite parts of the night, I gotta admit, was the Shane McMahon montage. I really enjoyed the Shane McMahon montage. I thought he did a great job. The backstage people putting this together. I liked the song. I liked the video clips that they used. I thought they really did a good job of making Shane seem relevant. Like making Shane seem like he was truly a top-level performer. That's what they did, and I really did enjoy that. So I enjoyed it. Before we continue on, big shout out to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are enjoying what you're hearing so far. Don't worry, we're going to get to your calls here very, very shortly. Make sure you also like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. You can also go ahead and donate to the channel if you so are inclined. T-Rose says, I thought Barrett was leaving WWE. Not until the summer. His contract expires in like July. He's still leaving, probably. Unless they throw a bunch of money at him. Who knows? We'll see. After all of that happened, Becky Lynch starts knocking on the door to Sasha, and they get their little, you're Nicki Minaj, you're a leprechaun, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care for any of that. It wasn't bad, but I don't care. They get into the ring. Sasha steals the show. Becky does Becky things, but Sasha steals the show. Everybody wants to see Sasha. Sasha has these amazing moves. Not a very long match, but very effective. The bank statement is such a visually pleasing finisher. It's so visually pleasing to see that finisher. It's just really cool. I really do like that finishing maneuver. The way she flips them over like that and then just wrenches on their face. I love it. Really cool finisher. Just graphic. Very cool stuff. After that, Charlotte continues her rise to super villainy domination. She's become a top level heel. She looks bigger. She looks physically, genetically superior to everybody else around her. Her mannerisms are great. She has learned a lot from Ric Flair. And Ric Flair is just, woo! You know, that's what Ric does now. That's all we get out of Ric. He's a caricature of Ric Flair. What are you going to do? He's 65, whatever he is. It is what it is. Not a big deal. But, yeah, Charlotte has certainly read the book of the Nature Boy quite a few times. Because she's really starting to carry herself as that dominant champion. Now, I don't know if her reign's going to end at WrestleMania. You can make the case that it necessarily doesn't have to. That it would almost feel better if when Bayley does come in, if she is the one that's going to knock her off the tower, that it would almost feel better if it was Bayley and Charlotte. Because Charlotte's had this nice run, and beating both Becky and Sasha at Mania would give her an even bigger push to that super heelish look. I think she looks so good in her look, her movements. She's a great heel wrestler, man. She's starting to really come into her own. And I'm proud of it because I was really worried about Charlotte not that long ago. I didn't think this was going to work. I was like, oh, this ain't going to work. I don't know what's happening, but this is not good. After that, R-Truth was dressed up like a pizza boy. That's right. And Mark Henry wanted to eat him and the fucking pizza that he was carrying. He tries to pull the old switcheroo on Goldust where he's like, hey, I'm being goofy now because I want to be your tag team partner. I honestly didn't give a fuck about any of that. All I remember is just salivating over that pizza. I'm a Chicago boy, man. I born and raised in Chicago. World champions, motherfuckers. That's right. And I was like, that pizza looks delicious. Mark Henry had the right idea. Mark Henry had the easiest paycheck of anybody. All he had to do was go grab a pizza. He had to be Mark Henry. I hope he got to eat that pizza. Mark Henry, I hope you ate that pizza. So after that segment, basically more than half of the show is done. And you're like, okay, good show so far. Not a bad show at all. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of good stuff that was happening. We had some great moments. And then the WWE Tag Team title match happened. This is one of my favorite matches. And I've got to watch it again because I want to be a little bit more, even keeled about this. This is one of my favorite matches I've seen in years. This match was so much fun and so well executed. Big E is a fucking star. Let's drop for a second. Let's stop thinking about the New Day gimmick and why we like the New Day and all that good stuff. Let's stop talking about that for a second and just talk about the performance that Big E and Kofi, to a lesser extent Kofi, but Big E, man, consistently what he does in the ring. Tonight, he was fantastic. Good God. He's so big and strong, but he moves well. His ring positioning is always fantastic. He knows what he's doing. I have become a huge fan of Big E in a way that I didn't think I was going to, man. I liked what he does on the mic, but I love even more what he does as a big man in the ring. Big E has World Heavyweight Championship potential. I believe so does Xavier Woods, but I think his size is probably going to hinder him from that. But these guys, I love the way they're peaking. That's the New Day side of it. Holy God, AJ fucking Styles. AJ hit some shit tonight. Chris was doing his Chris Jericho thing, and it was fine. You love seeing the lion salts and all that. AJ Styles hit that flipping neck breaker, the springboard flipping neck breaker, as clean as he has hit it in the WWE so far. It was beautiful. The crowd popped for it because it looked so good. He hit the springboard 450. It was amazing. AJ was hitting everything crisply, perfectly. It was great, man. We just saw so many different moves. We saw so many different false finishes. It was chaos at the end. It was such a good match, man. I can't remember the last time I felt like that. I really don't. I don't remember the last time I felt that way, not just from a match, but from the entire show. I was being brought back to late 90s, early 2000s Dave, as far as watching wrestling. I was like, I was on pins and needles. I was like, what's going to happen next? What other stops are they going to pull out? Tonight felt like a night where anything could happen. It's unfortunate that they didn't decide to pull the trigger on taking the belts off the New Day, but after the New Day won, like immediately after they won, I was like, they made the right call. And it wasn't even because of the obvious and very predictable Chris Jericho heel turn. It was how long Chris Jericho had that submission on Kofi and Kofi not submitting. It was the resiliency of Big E. They felt like serious tag team champions. I mean, tonight they felt like they were really the tag team champions of the world. In fact, they felt like they were the WWE World Tag Team Champions. That's how they felt like tonight, man. That's how they felt like tonight. I was super proud of what they did. It was great. Great job from the New Day. Where do they go from here? Cass and Enzo? Oh, I'm going to fucking blow my brains out because that's where the talk's going to go. Is it going to be The Rock and the Usos? More than likely, kids. If that make you want to throw up, it makes me want to throw up. But I got a feeling Rock and the Usos, New Day, it's a coming. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. Because New Day's cleaned out the division. There's nobody left. There's nobody left. What are they going to do? There's 3 more Raws. What are they going to do? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. What other tag team is going to come down? Maybe it's going to be Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Maybe that's the way to go. I'm hearing they're coming up to the main roster instead of going to NXT. That's a very good possibility. But unless it's Rock and Usos, I don't know what else the New Day is going to do. But that's then. Let's worry about that another day. Let's just wrap our fingers and our faces around this amazing match that we saw tonight. Because good Lord, that was good. That was good wrestling, man. Just a fantastic championship match. So proud of it. Then, after that, happy for it, not proud of it. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know why the fuck I'd be proud of it. What the hell's the matter with me? After that, very predictable. Styles gets turned on. He takes not 1, and not 2, but 3 code breakers. And a scene that was very reminiscent of Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels. When Shawn got hit low blowed after the WrestleMania match and he just kind of slumped down Jericho's body. That's kind of what it felt like tonight. The Jericho stuffing the shirt in AJ's mouth. By the way, the Y2AJ shirt you could probably get on sale at WWEshop.com starting now, more than likely. Get them, limited supplies. That is a collector's item, folks. Kind of wish I would have bought one. Kind of wish I would have bought one. But, oh well. Stuffing it into AJ's mouth was great. Calling us, "You son of a bitch! I am Jericho! Y2J, baby!" And it was good. Jericho's a heel. You're always going to be able to take my money that way. I love Chris Jericho. But it's going to be pretty good to see how AJ responds to that. Pretty damn good. After that, we got a Tyler Breeze sighting. Holy shit. Tyler Breeze was here, folks. He was on Raw, and then he lost to Kalisto really quickly. They lost to Kalisto very quickly. Selena Del Sol, I don't know. Tyler even kind of looks like he's a little more out of shape than he was. I feel like the end may be nigh for Tyler Breeze. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Kind of disappointing. But after that, we get a quick Boss Man Hall of Fame introduction. I don't know why the last few weeks they have just really kind of phoned it in on the Hall of Fame packages. They used to be so good for every Hall of Famer. It used to matter. But now some of these lesser, I guess, Hall of Famers, they're giving less attention to, and I don't really understand why. I kind of don't like that, but me being nitpicky, fuck, I guess. But after that, Kalisto backstage with JoJo, and they're so cute because they're the same size, and they're just like, oh, I want to put you in my pocket, and I want to put you in my other pocket because you're so small. And then the Ryback comes up looking big and menacing and makes a whole bunch of references to Marvel and movies and all kinds of stuff, which I didn't care for. What I did like, though, was his tweener mentality, telling Kalisto that he needs to be a Lucha Dragon flying solo and all this stuff. I enjoyed that. I like no-nonsense Ryback. I like Ryback without the RVD packaging. I enjoy that. You know, I'm not sold on Ryback as the Ryback or anything, but I do like what he does, man. I don't want to give up on Ryback because he's so big. He looks so good, and I don't want to give up on him. And so tweener Ryback, I'm pretty happy with. And this is better than Del Rio. Fuck me in the face hole. This is better than another Del Rio Kalisto match, which is what I thought I was going to get. You know, I thought we were going to get that. But the WWE needs to realize, and I don't know why they haven't by now, don't give Ryback that many lines. He can't handle them. He doesn't quite know what to do with them. Keep it shorter. No nonsense. Ryback smash. I love him beating up Curtis Axel. I love the strikes, the back fists, all of it. That was great in that match with Curtis Axel. Getting the victory and walking out. I thought that whole segment was well done. If not the most clean and fluid match in the world, it's just about Ryback being a dominant force. And I don't know if they have time to continue this before WrestleMania, but I don't really see the point of having Kalisto retain the United States Championship. He's done nothing with it. It seems like they want to just put him back with Sin Cara, Botch Cara, and the Lucha Dragons. So maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe Ryback getting another chance as a mid-level champion is exactly what needs to happen. This new Ryberg, whatever you want to call him, maybe this is the way to kind of get him built the proper way. Hopefully, with any luck, that's exactly what we're going to be seeing. Because I don't need to see Kalisto beating Ryback, because I'm almost not going to believe it however they do it. However they do it, I am just going to be like, no, can't, no. But it is what it is. It is what it is. After that, Stephanie tries to get a little bit of, getting the Vince's ear. The doubt is starting to creep in amongst the McMahons of whether Shane is going to not be victorious at WrestleMania. And Vince didn't seem to like that. But the segment kind of felt like there should have been more to it. I don't know. It just kind of fell flat for me. It was like, let's just get to the main event. And that's what happened. Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt didn't get a whole hell of a lot of time. But you know what you're going to get out of these guys. You're going to get the same thing just about every time that they fight. And it's what they did. It was not bad. I mean, it was a really decent match. We know what we were going to see out of those two. It's not like it was... it's ever going to be Angle Benoit. It's going to be physical. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be that type of fight. And it was. I enjoyed the type of aggression that they showed, and they do have good chemistry. I enjoyed that, but I felt like there was a little bit more that could have been done with it. But the problem is, it's investing in Bray Wyatt at this point. Why do we care? Why do we want to see Bray Wyatt? What's the point of even having Bray Wyatt out there if he can't beat anybody? Well, and especially he can't beat anyone on his own. Those are the things that you start asking the whys to, and you don't have an answer. So when you can't answer the question of why should I care, you simply stop caring. And that's kind of what happened for me in this match, even though I don't think it was a bad match. After it, we knew what was going to happen, the Wyatts getting involved, and they destroyed Dean, and that was fine and dandy. Dean then, laying there. And then we got a cool little unexpected thing. The Wyatt patriarch, Mr. Bray himself, going face-to-face with Triple H and gesturing, caressing, lovingly caressing the title. I would have liked it if they would have beat the shit out of Triple H, but that would have confused and further muddled the already murky waters heading into not only Roadblock, but WrestleMania. Because nobody knows what's going to happen at this point. I mean, who knows? It's like, I'm pretty sure that it's still going. I think we're all getting okey-doked, and we're getting lost into how great Dean is and all the reaction that Dean is getting. I think we're getting lost in that. We're getting fooled just a little bit. I don't know. I got a feeling that Roman's still coming back. I got a feeling Dean's still losing at Roadblock. I feel like we're getting okey-doked. But the rest of the WrestleMania card is transforming a little bit and looking a little more promising than it did the other day. Just a few short weeks ago. Hell, 10 days ago, WrestleMania was not looking as promising as it is today. So it was a good ending. Triple H, doing the thing where he's about to take him down completely. Dean getting to physically get him to suck it. Like he told him to verbally earlier. I like that, by the way. I skipped over that, but I love the suck it thing that Dean Ambrose did. But when Dean hit the dirty deeds, nice pop, nice move, nice ending. But unfortunately, it's kind of a dead giveaway for the pay-per-view, the special, the network spectacular. When the face goes over before at a go-home situation, it's usually not a good thing. So we'll see what happens. I personally want them to pull the trigger. Pull the goddamn trigger and put the belt on Ambrose. He's ready. The crowd's ready for him. That's what I'm saying. So there it is. I thought Raw was really solid for the most part. Yes, there was a little bit of drag, but not much. And here's the thing. When it was good, it was great. And that is the thing about Raw that I loved. There were moments tonight that made me go back in time and made me feel like I'm feeling again. Oh, I thought these parts of my body were dead and buried and could never feel this way again. I give it an 8. I give it a 7.75, a 7.9 to an 8, but a nice strong 8. I thought it was a great show tonight for a lot of different reasons. It's a rebound show. It was a rebound show, and that's the thing. I felt it was a big rebound opportunity, and hopefully going in to the rest of this week. Look, NXT is going to be balls fucking amazing. Okay, I'm already warning you. If you don't know what's happening right now in NXT, there's one NXT that you do not want to miss. It's this Wednesday. Make sure you watch it. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be fucking awesome. SmackDown looks like it's going to be good. And then, of course, we've got Roadblock, which is unexpectedly taking shape to be an amazing event. So, really, really happy about the direction this week compared to last week. Because last week was so bad. Last week, I had to sit here and go back on everything I said the week before. Now, this week, I have to go back on everything that I said last week because they're making adjustments and transforming the event. And tonight, it was a big portion due to the crowd, but the wrestlers came up huge in the performance. There was a little bit over micromanagement by creative tonight. I feel like they got a little bit too involved with some of the promos and stuff like that. But that's nitpicky. Overall, I thought it was a really good show. So hiccups. There it is, folks. There's my review. Now, I turn the show over to you. I turn it over to you, the viewers. It is now your show. Time for your calls, your questions, everything that you thought about Monday Night Raw. It's your turn. So let's kick it off right now. 618, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's up, my man? How you doing, my brother?
I am alive. My hometown of Chicago did not disappoint. That crowd was amazing tonight.
Dude, that's the best fucking crowd. I mean, fuck Philly. I mean, this Chicago crowd was fucking awesome. I'm telling you right now.
I'm down with saying fuck Philly anytime, so you got me there. I'm good with that.
Yes, you know, because see me, I'm originally from Wisconsin, so I'm close to Illinois, so, you know, I still like Chicago. They're pretty cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But tonight, I would say, seeing Sami and Zayn come back, awesome. AJ Styles in a tag team match, I mean, fucking awesome.
Tag team match was amazing.
Sami, Zayn, dude, fucking Lana, her fucking hot, sexy Russian ass. Oh my fucking! I didn't tangle myself.
I can't get enough of Lana, man. I get sucked into the Lana vortex. I want to do terrible things to her.
Oh my god, man! Oh my god, her feet is so pretty. She's my favorite feet in the world. I'm like, fucking goddamn day.
I would try my damnedest, but she would laugh at me because I'd be like a polar bear with a hiccup. But still, I would try. God damn it, I would do it.
I mean, that's Chicago. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, this Chicago crowd, man. Like, dude, I don't. And they were trying to asshole and see. Just imagine them days if our boy would have came back. Just imagine what if would have been if she. And I know it's not going to happen. This is not just CM Punk when they came out. Just imagine.
Yeah, but imagine if Stone Cold would have came out. Imagine if Owen Hart would have resurrected and dropped down from the rafters.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's the same mythical category, you know?
Right. Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing about WrestleMania. Okay, we got Charlotte, Sasha, Becky. Triple threat. Now, give us Neville, Owens, Zayn. Make it all NXT. 2 NXT matches in one night. Make it happen. Everybody talking about make it happen. I mean, everybody talking about the Bullet Club on appear tonight. Where the fuck were they?
I think more than three people will be involved in an Intercontinental Championship match, mainly because they're going to have to put more slots out, or they're going to have to get more wrestlers involved. But I would be totally fine with having that match.
What you think, though? It shouldn't be, though. It shouldn't be, though.
No, I agree. I agree with you. Unless you want to put AJ in there. If you want to put AJ in there, I'd be okay with that.
And now you're not be going somewhere. No. Now we're going somewhere. You put AJ in that match.
That match,
women's title match, will take the fucking house down. Yeah. I mean, that Roman, I don't know, Pittsburgh boy. I'm sorry right now, brother, but that Triple H and Roman Reigns match ain't gonna do shit. That Lesnar Ambrose match, it'll do something. Give the women's title match, both the Divas title, a women's title match. Give it like about 20-25 minutes. And do their thing. The Intercontinental title match, the fatal 4-way, AJ, Zayn, Neville, Owens. Give about 20-25 minutes. Those two matches right there will still WrestleMania's fucking show because. Yeah. I mean, the Sami man Undertaker match that might still show just a little bit, but to me, it's something out there I don't trust about that match, man. I don't get it. This WrestleMania is gonna be fucked up because they're not selling no tickets. They ain't doing shit.
Well, they've sold almost 70,000 already. Let's calm down a little bit. They've sold almost 70,000, over 70,000, I believe now. So they're okay. They're okay.
I'm sorry, though, Dan. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just so anxious, man. This is Chicago. I'm like Chicago, like real dear to my heart because I was born real close to there. You know, that crowd so fucking awesome, man. You're from Chicago,
born in Chicago, man. Born and raised. I know.
Born and raised on the South Side of Chicago. White Sox, Cubs, Blackhawks. Yes.
Well, I was with you until you said the White Sox. I'm from the South Side too, but I'm not a White Sox guy.
I'm sorry.
Well, but hey, what's your rating for tonight, bud?
Man, I'm giving it a 10 because Zayn and Lana.
Zayn was
cool.
I did like Zayn.
And, hey, one more thing before I go. Carry the Snow Queen. Keep doing your thing, baby girl. We love you. You are Canadian Snow Queen. I love you. Love you down, Dave, man.
Have yourself a good night, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, man.
Great call, man. Really good call. Enthusiastic, man. I love that shit. Dude had things to say. Love it. And Terry Snow Queen, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing, baby. Keep doing your thing, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. Great opening call. Now, how are any of you plebeians going to follow that? How are any of you humanoids going to follow that? But you can. You can. First thing I want you to do, though, is hit that like button. I want you to caress that like button, just like Bray Wyatt caressed the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Just caress it. And then you punch in with your little grubby digits. 702-751-2902. Call into the Copious Fat Man. Go on Skype and tell the world that you are calling the Copious Fat Man. Tell them you're watching the Copious Fat Man. And let the world know exactly what you're doing right now. Let's take our next caller. 815, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's up, Dave? It's Matt Contos.
What's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Good, good.
Thank you for your donation earlier, by the way.
No problem, man. So we've been going back and forth every week about Reigns' heel turn that's going to happen eventually.
I can't hear you very well. I don't know if you're far away from the phone, but
hello.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, sorry. I'm driving.
Oh
driving
shit!
home.
No, wait.
Dude,
no.
relax. Hey, relax.
No, you're gonna die.
I'm not. I'm not gonna die. Dude,
You're gonna die. It's gonna be my fault. I want to get famous, but not that way.
I'm driving through Joliet, dude.
Oh, okay.
You know
Well,
yeah.
You should definitely take your phone off. You should be concentrating if you're fucking driving through Joliet. Concentrate. Keep your eyes open. Fuck.
But no, yeah, we've been going back and forth, just, bullshit or whatever about Reigns' heel turn, Ambrose run title. My whole thing on it, okay, let me just justify why I feel that Reigns should for sure turn heel. I mean, everybody probably knows.
He absolutely should. There's no question that he should.
But here's the thing, okay? Now, it's setting up perfectly for Reigns to turn heel.
Yeah, of
course. But my whole thing is like, I just want him to. I fucking hate him, okay? Everybody hates him. I fucking hate him. I just want him to because then that way, he'll just continue non-team and lose. That's just my opinion. I feel like he'll continuously lose, but he'll keep getting like title shots, against Ambrose, and Ambrose will just keep going on this hot streak, and then Seth Rollins will return, and then it'll be him and Ambrose, which would be awesome, in my opinion.
Well,
that's
whether they do the heel turn or not, they have an opportunity to keep this a Shield main event title picture for the next year if they really want to. Because when Seth comes back, it kind of gives you the opportunity to do Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam. You could do that. There's a lot of different things that they can do here. With Dean, I think if you pull the trigger and you have Dean win now, and then Roman doesn't have to turn heel. That's the thing. Because Dean is so over, and who Roman Reigns is over with, it's more of a half and half crowd anyway. So you don't have to make the turn. So that'll make WWE happy. So they don't have, because I don't see them turning him because they want him where he is. This is who they want him to be. They just want him to be a little more accepted. They want him to be more on that 50-50 split that Cena has. That's what they want.
Right.
And I don't know if they're going to get there. He has to improve, plain and simple. But we'll see.
Yeah,
the problem is Dean Ambrose is so fucking red hot right now. It's how do you not go with him? That's the problem.
Yeah, and he's really hot because he's gotten beaten up the last couple of weeks, and he has that fighter's mentality, just that warrior mentality. Like he could take a beating and a beating and a beating,
yes.
And he'll just keep getting up and wanting more and more and more. And Reigns, you can't really have that feeling towards him because, you know, he's kind of a big guy.
Yeah, well,
and
Dean's bigger than Roman. Dean's taller. Dean's really big. Roman's got more muscle mass, but Dean's taller.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
know
funny
that.
thing about this is what I'm worried about. I feel that things are still going to go the way that they've been going. I believe if you put a gun to my head, Dean Ambrose is going to lose to Triple H. Roman will make his reappearance as a good guy. He will save Dean at the end of the show at Roadblock. He will go on. He will beat Roman Reigns in a very vanilla main event. I see these things still happening, mainly because the way that they're building Dean Ambrose is this never say die type guy. And I think they still kind of want to do the Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose thing because they feel like they can't do anything to hurt Dean Ambrose's stock. They're probably right about that because we've seen Dean Ambrose lose to fucking inanimate objects and he's still unbelievably over. But you don't want to risk it. You don't want to push it too far. Eventually, there has to be a payoff with Dean Ambrose. And I think there's such a good possibility to change everything by doing it on Saturday. So I'm hoping they do that. And let's just forget about Roman for now. Fuck him. I don't need him.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck him.
Raw was awesome, by the way, dude. You know how pissed off I am? I was supposed to go to this fucking show tonight. No joke. I was supposed to go to this show tonight, but I couldn't get someone to cover me at work. But there's only 4 of us that work where I work at. I'm a security officer. There's only 4 of us that work at my location.
Yeah.
Fucking dude wouldn't come in and switch with me because he would have had to work 6 days in a row because we do 5 on, 2 off. So, dude, I was so pissed, man. So pissed.
It sounds like he needs a rat trap to the dick. That's what it sounds like to me. Rat trap right to the cock. That'll learn him. I just would have shown up.
So.
I would have bought myself an inflatable fucking doll. I would have dressed it up in my uniform. I would have put it there and put a gun in its hand or a taser or something. That would have been it. Fuck it.
Right, yeah.
Fuck it.
Show was
What's
good,
your rating for tonight, man?
I mean, as far as overall, I would give it like an 8.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid
Only
Raw.
because
I thought it was a solid Raw.
Oh.
It's just the great was so great. The good was so good that I think it offset any of the possible like bad. If there was any really bad, it was offset by how good the highs were.
Like Big E was amazing tonight.
Yeah,
Big E was awesome.
Yes, he was.
Big E was awesome. AJ was good, of course. He's going to be.
Oh, that was the best AJ that we've seen so far. That was the best version of AJ Styles tonight. It was great.
And Kofi really did a good job in getting in position too for AJ's backflip neck. But that was like perfect timing.
That's a hard move, man. That's a hard move for both people. And they
on both of their accounts, they both did it perfect. Yeah,
they did. So
I
appreciate the call, man. I really do.
Yeah. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
Right.
Get home safely. Don't crash your car. It's not worth it.
Dude, I'm
just
up,
a fat
man.
guy on YouTube.
I'm hanging up. All
right. You take it easy, buddy.
All right.
Matthew Contos, everybody. Matthew Contos. We're still taking your calls live on the YouTubes. 702-751-2902. And, of course, on Skype, if you just want to type in my name, David Vancura. DAVIDVANCURA. And remember, all that information is right there below. Hit me up on Twitter at DeadOnDaveV. Yes. Yes. Hit me up on the Twitters. You could also hit me up on Steam if you want to play the video games with me. Dave Vegas 21. Bickety Bam. The motherfuckers rubble. Let's take another call. Matt J, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
So you're not for Zayn versus Owens at Mania?
It's not that I'm not for it. Dude, I didn't say that. What I said was that I don't think it's necessary quite yet because I'm a little worried it's going to get lost on the big stage. I don't think enough people are going to care about it. It got a good reaction tonight, but it didn't get as good a reaction as some of the other stuff with some of the more well-named people. Look, fucking Zayn's reaction was great, but if you go back and listen to it again, it wasn't that fucking great. It wasn't that amazing pop that we've seen him get in the past, like in Montreal in his home country, That was an amazing pop. Tonight was a good pop, but it wasn't as good as the other one. So my worry is that it could get lost if it's just those two. You have time to build that feud properly. It's such a good story that you could tell over time. I don't see the need to rush it yet. Neville is involved. I think you keep him involved just because of the match quality. I think there's a couple other people that you can put in if you want to make this a multiple person ladder match or something to that extent. How about a championship scramble? I don't know. There's different things that you could do. But if they do decide to go Zayn and Owens, I'm not going to be against it. I'm not going to say, no, this can't happen, because the match is still going to be fucking awesome. Maybe this is the match they decide to introduce these guys properly to the world, and maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better than I really don't want to see a multi-man match with Big Show, Miz, and Ziggler and all that.
Big Show looks like he's hurt, so you don't got to worry about that.
I don't, but I still got no interest in seeing Ziggler and Miz on my TV. I just don't.
They're good performers. Really They're good performers, and
they are, but they don't do anything for me. They really don't.
The only person who does stuff for you is Kevin Owens, though. He's the only one to get your vagina wet.
Actually, well, no, Sami Zayn actually did that tonight.
Well, that's not a surprise because he's an extension of Kevin Owens. You can't tell the Kevin Owens story without Sami Zayn, and you can't tell the Sami Zayn story without Kevin Owens. So it's not a surprise at all. You're obsessed with these people.
I'm a Zayn mark too,
Yeah, you're a mark, all right. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, I am. But the tag team title match was awesome.
Yes, it was. My
Jericho
favorite match of the entire year so far. That is 2016's best match so far.
For me, it's still the triple threat at Fastlane. I don't know why.
Fuck that triple threat. Fuck that triple threat. That tag team match tonight was amazing. I felt alive. I felt like I was like, oh, my nipples, they were fucking stiff and rigid and pointing straight out. If anybody short would have been close to me, they would have lost some eyeballs tonight.
Yeah, everything about that match was on point. I mean, the execution, the way Big E caught Jericho at the end for that big ending was just perfection. And the Jericho heel turn at the end was just incredible. Jericho shoving the shirt in AJ's mouth, it was awesome.
Great touch. I loved it. Loved that touch.
Heel Jericho is the best. You cannot go wrong with that. You just can't.
If you're going to have a Jericho, that's the best option. Have him heel. I agree.
Yeah, his trash talking and everything, it's just great. And
come on, baby! Ask him!
I love the ask him thing. Yeah, that's great. And the main event, I got to be honest. Anytime I see Dean and Wyatt in the ring, I don't care about it.
It wasn't a bad match, though. I mean, it's not like the match was bad. Yeah, I can totally get where you're coming from as far as being tired of it and over inundated. But it's been a while since we've seen them, so it's. I don't know. It didn't turn me off completely, and I liked the ending of it. I liked what they did with Wyatt and Triple H. I thought it was a good save to the segment. I didn't hate it. What's your rating tonight, man?
I just thought it was a really good show, and I mean it's close to an 8, but I'm going 7.75.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around there too. I think you can go anywhere around there, 7.75 to an 8. I think that's very fair. It was a good show. It was good. I can't go any higher than an 8. Like 8 is the cap. It's the absolute max for this show. But it's solid. It was really good. So. Yeah,
I also forgot to mention how good the Neville and Kevin Owens match was as well.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was their best match that they've had together. And
by far. They've had some matches that was the best one. All
right, well, you're starting to break up, so I'm going to let you go. I appreciate it, Matt. Have yourself a good night, buddy.
All right.
Yes, people got to stop crying tonight. Kevin Owens got heavy exposure. Fucking Neville had a fantastic match, but he lost again, Dave. They're never going to let Neville win. Why won't they let Neville win? He doesn't need to fucking win. It's okay. He's young. They're building him. He's doing amazing things. He is showing the world. I love the fact, look, it's not a coincidence that he got last week on NXT. He showed such a great side of himself in that match. it's not a big surprise that they just said, go for it, kid. You and Kev, go for it tonight. And they did. It was a great match. It was a good show, man. The whole thing was solid. I thought there's just not a lot to complain about. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it top to bottom almost. Yeah, there's some nitpicky things. Brie mode, but still. Now, Matt Ernie in the chat, Dave, I would fight Mark Henry for that pizza. Now, look, there's better deep dish Chicago-style pizza than that one. That looked a little soupy, which I'm not a big fan of the soupy deep dishes. Look, deep dish pizza you got to eat with a fork. That one, you look like you got to eat with a spoon. And I ain't down with eating pizza with a spoon. Forks are okay, though. Forks are fine. I would have punched Mark Henry in the dick to eat that pizza. Because that's the only way I'd fight Mark Henry, is punch him in the dick. Punch him in the dick and you run. It's the only thing you can do. It's the only thing you can do. I don't know. So feel free to call in if the calls dry up. My vagina dries up. And if my vagina dries up, that means you can't fuck me no more. And I'm going to go. I'll get up out of here if I absolutely have to. But love to hear more from you guys. So here's what we can do. In the chat right now, all of you guys that are loitering in my chat, I want you to get up off your asses and give me your rating for tonight's show. I want to know what you thought of tonight. A rating out of 10, please. Don't get all kinds of schmarmy. Just go ahead and give me your rating out of 10, please, because that's the easiest way to go. As I tell you some great things that are happening throughout the week. We got a lot of We got a lot of fantastic things happening this week. Very excited about it. We got more streams coming, of course, live streams and video games, Pokemon. We're also going to be playing, once again, part 2 of Layers of Fear. Excited about that. New show on Sunday debuting. Should I tell you about it now? I don't know. Yes. An award show. Best of, basically. It's going to be weekly WWE awards, man. That's right. Every Sunday, I'm going to do a recorded show, weekly WWE awards. It's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. I am very much looking forward to it. I hope you guys join me for that. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go on. Of course, we're going to do a prediction show for Roadblock, and of course, the review show, not a reaction show, to Roadblock as well. Ratings are coming in. Terry Snow Queen, 8 out of 10. Carl Gibney, 8 out of 10. Matthew Contos, 8 out of 10. Josh Hampton, Dave, thank you, brother, for defending our country, man. Thank you for giving me my freedom. Well, I don't know if I did all of that, but I loved serving in the Army. Don't know if I gave you your freedom, but I definitely appreciate the sentiment. Thank you very much for saying that. That's very nice. You can do nothing greater with your life than serve your country. I firmly believe that. And support Wounded Warrior. I'm a Wounded Warrior. Support program. It's a great program. T-Rose not finished, but 8 out of 10 so far. SF Boy, 5.26 out of 10. You fucking troll. Matt Ernie, 8.5 out of 10. Beefcake! Edgehead, 21, 7 out of 10. Jay Davis, a 7 out of 10 from Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Oh, you know it's a good show when Real Talk goes above 5. You know that it is. Holy God, wow. Hey, I'm going to give another beefcake. Beefcake! Sal Cajeda, 8 out of 10. My copious graphics guru, the man who changes everything in the world. Mr. Sal, 8 out of 10. Fake ass twat, fuck me in the face hole, out of 10. Edge, 3.1415926.5 out of 10. Yes, that's pie. Matt Ernie, Sal, what's up? TKO Rising, 7 out of 10. Alex Quinn, 316 out of 10. Joking, 7.5 out of 10. Gun Cannon, 7.8 out of 10. Edgehead, I love being in the military. I love being in the military too. It was I enjoyed it. I miss aspects of being in the Army, man. I had a good time. There's a lot I don't miss, though. Let me tell you. But yeah, so there you go. There's the chat's ratings. You got my rating between a 7.75 and an 8. And now we'll continue to hear from you guys. Take your calls on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. And, of course, the number 702-751-2902. If you stop calling, that means my vagina is going to dry up. and you can't fuck a dry vagina, there's no lube anywhere. So make sure you call in and keep me wet, and we'll keep talking all night long. Matt Ernie, shit, I got Dave on a beefcake roll. Kick ass, that's right. Beefcake, yeah, bitch. There you go. Gerald Herbert, didn't watch it. How was it? Pretty goddamn good, Gerald. You missed a good show. You missed a good show. It's pretty good. What can I do? I don't know. Let's fuck with Too Tall. That's always fun. I'm going to mess with Too Tall. Let's do that. We're going to call him. We're going to invade. There we go. We're calling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is actually happening right now. Everybody welcome Dead on Dave.
Dude, fucking trolls just took down my fucking stream. I just got attacked. They said they came from fucking you.
What?
Yeah. I just got a whole bunch of messages on all my damn media stuff saying that you fucking authorized the goddamn hit on me. They took down my stream and said, Too Tall's amazing. Fuck Dead on Dave.
Wow.
No, I'm just lying. That didn't happen. Welcome to Dead on Dave Productions, bitch. Congratulations on 1,500 subs.
Listen, I was about to say, it was me all along.
Right? You were about, oh my God, you were about to have your Skeletor moment.
Why did you not let me finish?
I should have.
I was just about to say, Dave, it was me all along.
You were about to have your Skeletor moment where you let the entire world know exactly how evil you were. It would have been fantastic.
It was me all along, Dave. What's going on, man? Did you just finish up? Are you done? I was just about to call you.
God, no. We're still rocking and rolling on Dead on Dave Productions, baby.
You have been avenged, XLT. Thank you, Cap. Thank you. I was just about to call you. It was Scott, Dave. It was Scott all along. It wasn't me. It was Scott.
Is Scott still alive?
I haven't heard from him in fucking 2 weeks.
Is he alive? I mean, I have this terrible fucking inclination that he's like dissolving in a bathtub right now.
I have no idea what's going on with Scott. No fucking clue. No fucking clue, man. It's ridiculous.
See, I just wanted to come in and bust in your door. I'll let you finish up your show and then call me up when you're done.
Yeah, I was just about to finish. The phone calls and we're working until you called, so nobody called in. I love everybody tried to call in earlier today, like when I was doing the fucking live reaction, but then now nobody's like, fuck
I got a few. I didn't get a lot of calls either.
Yeah.
I also fucking screwed up and put my show in the gaming category.
Oh, way to go, Dave!
But Sal told me, and I was really happy that I was able to correct that. So it's in the correct category now. So that's
Dude, you're killing it with that, man. You're just on the ball with that stuff, man.
Awful at everything I do. I try to tell people, they don't believe me, but it's
on the fucking ball, man. Oh shit!
All right, we'll finish your show up, and I'm waiting for you over here. You got to pull double duty. Get your ass over here.
I will.
And congratulations on 1,500 subs, man. Very well earned. You kick ass. You take names. You're growing immensely. I'm very proud of you, man. You are a fucking rock star.
Thank you, sir. You are so kind. You're way too kind.
All right, I'll talk to you in a few minutes, buddy.
All right, man. Take it easy.
That was Too Tall. I trolled him. Did you guys see my formulation? Like, if you go back and you watch my eyes start to fucking shift and stuff, I'm like, I'm going to troll something. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? I'm going to mess with him. And then it just a stream of lies started just coming out of my mouth. I was amazed at the intricacy of the web of lies that I was able to put forth. Kind of proud of it. Got to admit, kind of proud of it. Probably shouldn't be, but I kind of am. It was pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Let's take another call. 678, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? 678, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? I'll tell you what you got. You got to turn on your microphone. You got to turn on your mic. That's what you got. Let's try it again. 678. Let's try this again. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What up, though, Dave?
What's that? I can't hear you.
I said, what up, though, Dave?
What up, man?
If you know me from XLT, this is Hot Atlanta.
Oh, this is Hot Atlanta. What's up, dude?
Yeah, what you think about that match between the New Day and Y2 AJ.
It was my favorite match of the year, man. Thought it was amazing. It made me feel this is the type of match that makes me remember why I love wrestling so much. It was fun, it was exciting, the crowd was insane. AJ was hitting everything wonderfully. I loved it, man. What'd you think of the match?
Well, that match was off the chain, though.
I agree.
AJ hitting the 450 off the rope.
The springboard 450 was sick. It was sick. Oh my God, it was great. I love that backflip neck breaker that he does. I love that damn move. I love it so much, and he hit it so clean tonight. It was crisp.
But wait till you see him trying to do that Spinal Tap one day.
I'm sure AJ's going to try to do as many moves as he possibly can. We'll see what he does.
One thing I know is that once that tag team broke up, it's just going to break into another AJ versus Y2J promo. I mean, come on.
I'm okay with it. They're going to have another really good match. Maybe they don't even have the match at WrestleMania. They probably will, but maybe they don't. Maybe they get involved in another title picture. I don't know. More than likely, we'll see them one more time at WrestleMania. And for AJ's first WrestleMania, he definitely could do worse. So it's not that bad. I'm not too upset by it. Ease him in a little bit. Ease him in. Put him in a can't-miss situation. This feud is getting really good. I mean, it's predictable, but it's also really good.
Okay. What do you think about Sami Zayn making his re-debut on Raw tonight?
Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
I thought it was an awesome spot. I liked it. I thought it went off well. I'm not sure if it's going to lead to just a singles match, but I thought it was a really, really good spot. That there needed to be a little bit more juice. Unfortunately, I got spoiled. Falcon Arrow, a Reddit user, he kind of teased it that it was going to happen. So he said it was going to be a big surprise again on Raw, but a more generic surprise, which is a nod to El Generico, which was Sami Zayn's former character. So I kind of knew it was coming, but it was awesome all the same. What's your rating for tonight, man?
Had to give that show a bit of a 7.8.
All right, man.
Still,
I'm gonna get the two-tall, so I appreciate your call, though, buddy.
Yeah, tell two-tall show.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Two-tall from XLT Live Podcast. My friend, my co-host, and the new member of the 1,500 subscriber club. It's Two-tall, and he's here. What's up, man?
What is up, bro? How are you doing? Man? How are you chilling? I'm chilling?
Do you want to chill with me?
Yeah, man.
I just had Hotlanta.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was Hotlanta-rific.
Oh, that's good.
You know that's exactly good. How it was.
I like Hotlanta.
I do too.
He may go on for a little bit, but you know he just wants to talk.
But I cut that shit off, dude.
He just wants to talk, man.
It's nice though. I like it. I don't like that every question is like every time he starts he goes, "What do you think of this? What do you think? Tell me what you think. I want to know what you think. I want to hear your impressions, your opinions. Because my fat ass will talk all night.
All night long. Anyway. What?
I do that anyway. I talk all the time.
Yeah, you do. You can't stop yourself.
I can't help it.
Can't stop. Won't stop. We got 65 people in here.
Yes, we do.
Rockefeller, get down, baby.
Because your people, your diehards came over there and they're
You think that's what it was?
They're stabbing my people, it looks like.
You think that's what it was?
Well, that's what I think.
Everybody who's here that just watched my show, hashtag I got funds, bro, if you're actually here. That's our hashtag for inviting new people.
I got you.
We got a hashtag, Dave. What do you got going on? We got a fucking hashtag.
More better.
God damn it, that is a good one.
It's a good one.
I
got hashtag copious. I can always pull out hashtag copious.
I have like 20 hashtags, which we have Vintage Vasquez. We have I got funds, bro.
See,
We got angry ones. We just do it. We just make up hashtag as we go.
I
We're the
need
most
one and hashtag
organized podcast.
I got hashtag Lana Vagina Vortex. That's fantastic.
Yo, that fucking I skipped over the Brie Bella match like completely. By the way,
did you? How could you do that?
I just now remembered. I just did that. I just now remembered. I was like Brie Bella. Fuck it. I forgot to mention Lana.
That's your girl,
I think
man.
I mentioned Lana like one time. That Lana fucking X Factor was the shit.
She hit it clean.
Smooth.
She hit it clean.
Look at those. I got funds, bro, coming in.
I'm telling you, man.
Boom! We're doing it, man. Let's get to 100 viewers on this bitch.
Doing it big. Yay. We're going crazy. Yeah. Put this shit in all the wrestling forums that you could possibly put it. Man, we'll go crazy. I'll eat peppers. I'll fucking fist myself. We'll have a good time, man. I'll lactate for you. Maybe I won't do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took it too far. You see, I was in a good place, and then I took it too far.
Yeah, so I did this really nice metaphor. I thought it was the coolest shit. I was like, yo, listen to what I said. I was like, because we were talking about Ambrose, Triple H, and I said, why don't we just flip the WrestleMania truck on its side, take off those tires it's been rolling with, put on the Dean Ambrose tires because they have traction on them, and you can roll all the way to Jerry World with them. And then fucking Digest is like, well, you don't need to flip a truck to change the tires. I was like, dude, just let me finish my metaphor.
Just let me go with this thing.
It sounded so good. I repeated myself 3 times. I was like, this sounds so good. Say it over. Say it again. Say it again, you bitch.
If you want to turn on your camera, I'll put your sexy face on.
What?
If you want to turn your camera on, I'll put your sexy face on here. Oh. There he is. God, he's good looking. Look at him. But you're in a small box. You're in my small box.
Okay.
Yeah, hi. Look at how cute he is. I'm a monster. That's fun. I'm a funny guy. But yeah, I like that analogy. I think that's a good one, man. That's a good metaphor.
I thought it was good, and Digestive tried to shit on me.
Well, that's what he does. What are you gonna do?
He doesn't like me. Digestive is like, hey, you can just. I mean, what if they just rolled the WrestleMania truck into a truck stop and lifted it and changed the tires? That would have sounded terrible.
Yeah, right.
I think that flipping the truck was a better idea. Flip that bitch.
Lift it. Let's put it fucking monster truck tires on it. Let's change the whole damn thing up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, flip that bitch.
So man,
flip that.
Tonight was an interesting night, man. A lot of great things happened. I think there was some stuff that kind of like, but the good was so good. You know, like the things that were good were like that fucking tag team match had me marking out.
I spent like, I think 15, 20 minutes just, it was AJ Styles' night too. That 450 splash, like, it made me jizz my pants. And then Kofi Kingston's the only one that can take that backflip to reverse DDT.
Yeah.
Y2J couldn't take it. I remember that. I think like on the first or the second match.
I think he was too tall, or I don't know.
He missed it completely. But Kofi Kingston, I gave him props. I was like, damn, Kofi.
It was fluid. It was one motion. Like,
oh yeah.
A lot of the other times you'll see there's a hesitation. Kofi, it was one motion right to the ground.
Yeah.
It was like, damn.
Yeah, it was.
How about Big E in that match? Big E is becoming a fucking star, dude. I'm really loving Big E. I thought he had a great match.
I think I like focus more on AJ Styles than Big E.
I don't blame you.
I mean, he was in their majority of it. Kofi Kingston took a couple great moves, but I got to agree, yeah, he was in the majority of it. But for me, I think I focused more. I don't even remember mentioning Big E except like that he did a good job.
It, especially the ending, Big E was amazing. Catching Jericho the way he did was awesome.
Yeah. He rolled him on his head a little bit. I remember that.
Yeah.
He rolled him on his head a little bit and still got him. And it was just
flipped him, and then big ending him. It was awesome. They hit the double team big ending with him and Kofi. That was cool. Kofi selling the fuck out of the Lion Tamer. Well, actually, not even. It was the Walls of Jericho. It wasn't the Lion Tamer. But that was awesome. I was like, there's just nothing about this I didn't like. It was great. Oh, there's the Dragon Fire coming out of Tall. There you go. Smoking.
I forgot to vape on my own show.
I'm getting yelled at that I'm not taking a call, so I'm going to take given name, family name here. Because why the hell not? Given name, family name, you're live with XLT Live. No pod. You're Too Tall and Dave. You're fucking live with us. What's up? What you got?
What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
I am fantastic.
Awesome. Right. I thought the Raw was actually pretty good. I thought it was really good, actually.
Yes.
I think there were some low points. However, even Ryback to me really kind of got over tonight.
Ryback's an
I was a
interesting
big
point
fan
of topic. Ryback is something you can definitely talk about a little bit here. For me, I know Too Tall, he doesn't care. He hates him. He's always going to hate him. There's nothing you can do. Oh, shit, what's going on?
Fuck the Ryback.
I'm fucking this up. Oh, my God, what
did
am I
you do?
doing?
What did you do?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm fixing it. Oh, my God.
Remove the Skype, you noob.
No, I'm not removing the Skype. Oh my God, this is getting painful. Anyway, yeah, Ryback I didn't think was so bad. I like Tweener Ryback. I like the idea of Tweener Ryback. This is fucking horrible.
And just the way he walks out of the ring after, in something I really liked was the way he just punched him out. He took him to the ground.
Yeah, I like
and
the
literally
back fists. Yeah, I did too. I like that.
Yeah, man,
Ryback.
Ryback did a high knee, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a go to sleep taunt." Oh yeah, CM Punk, fuck you.
I like
and I was
that.
like, nobody gives a
fuck CM Punk. I like it. Fuck him.
Well, the thing I don't know, man. Like, you know me, I'll openly admit I'm a bigger fan of the.
Oh, I thought he was about to say he's gay. I was like, damn, this is a show.
You know me, I'm gay, but
Shit's getting real on Dead on Dead Live.
No, but I'm a bigger fan of New Japan and different stuff. Like, I don't like to say that openly because that's a very negative.
Yeah, you do.
Negative
Yeah, you do. You like to say it openly.
No, it has negative. I know. I understand.
What's wrong with saying you're a New Japan fan, though? What's wrong with that?
Because if you say it wrong, you sound like a douchebag.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that I'm above you commoner wrestling fans, but I watch New Japan. Bubbly.
Let me fucking say it, Dave. God damn it. I watch Lucha Underground because I think their storylines and them killing people on a live show is really what the wrestling business needs.
I like blood. I want blood.
And I love Lucha Underground because I love the fucking trampoline that's in the middle of the goddamn ring.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome.
I like my little zone outside of the ring where the only place that spots happen. I like that.
Oh, you mean New Japan? Is that where AJ Styles wrestled? He was like the star, wasn't he?
Shinsuke Nakamura was there too, and him and AJ, they fought at Wrestle Kingdom 10. It was amazeballs.
What's Wrestle Kingdom 10? Is that like WrestleMania?
It's kind of like that, but they call it differently. And like last year at Wrestle Kingdom 9, they promoted it like it was really big. This year they kind of forgot, but that's okay because that means less people watched it, so I was more important.
Yeah. WWE for life,
my point being...
How dare you interrupt our bit? You don't interrupt our bit? Are you insane?
I bow, Dave.
We had a bit going.
Supreme Leader. I was just saying that my point being was that basically, I would not normally root for Ryback, but there's something about Ryback that is...
his fucking chesticles in your face.
He's big.
There's
something about him that's just...
Ryback was staring at Kalisto like it was fucking prison. It was prison. He was like, oh, this little motherfucker's going to get it after the show goes off the air.
Don't take this the wrong way, Kalisto, but I'm going to fuck you. It's going to happen.
There's just something so wonderfully, blissfully ignorant and just, I don't know, like a sad puppy dog about Ryback. He wants to be loved so bad.
He does. He does. He really does.
He really watching.
I'm gonna be serious, Ryback now.
Like, he can't take a joke. Like, he really can't. Like, but it's kind of
when
funny.
You're that big, you don't need to.
Yeah, that's true. I thought that the AJ Styles thing, the coolest part of that to me was the small detail of the T-shirts. I don't know if you guys noticed that, the sleeveless shirts, whatever. But I was like, oh, this is not a good sign. This is not. They're selling T-shirts now. This is not a good sign.
You got hook, line, and sinkered on the T-shirt.
That was the whole work, man.
I did get because it's happened before.
Raw Chicago was like, what the fuck just happened?
You know what WWE did? You know how brilliant they are? WWE went and made a collector's item. That's what they fucking did.
That's what I said on my show. That's what I exactly said. I was like, somebody was like, why? What a waste of fucking shirts. I was like, you just bought a shirt that's part of a huge storyline going to WrestleMania.
Exactly.
There's no waste of a shirt. There's no waste. And they only made
I wish I had that shirt.
You just
I'm gonna
bought
see
a
if they
shirt
have that shirt.
that represents AJ's first WrestleMania match in the WWE.
Yeah. And then when you go to like a Comic Con signing in like 5 years and get that sign, it'll be even better. So boom,
eBay, motherfucker.
eBay that nuts.
eBay my face.
I think, like, I don't know. I think AJ came out looking really good despite taking, because it took 3 code breakers to keep the dude down.
Yep.
Which I actually liked, because it was just so epic the way it all happened, and the crowd. That was the first bit of real, not we hate this heat that I felt.
Did you just had a phone call? Did you just add a number to this?
No, I did not. I don't know what the fuck. Can you hold on? Can you unplug me and then I'll come back? Something just happened to my computer.
All right. Too-Tall's computer just died. It looked like he just lost a puppy. I was very, very worried for him. All right, you've gone on long enough. I'm gonna let you go because.
Hey man, I started a bit tonight.
You tried to bully your way into this phone call in the chat. You're like, take my call. I'm 901. I don't need to take your call.
I want you to know that I'm not a troll.
I never need to take your call. Okay?
Am I back?
You are blessed by being afforded the opportunity to come on here and yammer. And then you fuck with my bit. You're lucky I don't cut you. But it's okay. It's okay.
Am I back on the air?
Yeah, you're back, Too Tall. What's your rating, 901?
I'll give it a 7. All
right, buddy. I got to get Pittsburgh on here because I want to rape him. So, all right.
Pittsburgh.
All right, man. You have fun with that.
All right. Pittsburgh boy calling from spring break. And if you're wondering, I said spring break first because I didn't want Pittsburgh to say 5 or 6 times, I'm on spring break, and like try to flash the camera. So I just decided to say it for him. Pittsburgh boy, you're live. What you got? You're
hang up on this motherfucker right
now.
You're the worst. Fuck him.
Pittsburgh boy is
sitting there jerking off to men's assholes. Pittsburgh boy, I know what you're doing.
I am
at spring break.
We
all know which islands Pittsburgh boy went to. It wasn't the one that involves women. We all know which one he went to. He's sitting there right now. That's what you just heard. Was Pittsburgh boy getting ready to fucking pound his dick to white male asses?
Yes. He was on the second testicle of Ballsack Island. Fucking awful. He's going to call back. Next week, he'll be like, I tried to call, but I was having so much fun and all of this stuff. Yeah, the reality is he probably butt dialed me while I was getting fucking ass reamed. Why am I so mean to that guy? God damn.
I don't know. You know he was just pounding his meat while he just called you, so fuck.
I don't know what happened. I was so out of control. I butt dialed you. I'm so outrageous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's raging, bro. Don't let him stop raging. He needs to rage.
Can't stop rage.
At spring break.
You know? He's listening to Britney Spears. Don't stop dancing till the world ends. Fucker. I got him butt dialing me. I got given name, family name, fucking up my bits. I just don't know what to do.
Nobody knows what to do, Dave.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Nobody knows.
I got Too Tall blowing fucking copious amounts of smoke or vape at me. It's intimidating. I have to stand next to this. He's better looking. He's taller. That's what I have to deal with on a daily basis. This is my life. You want to talk to Gun Cannon? You want to bring Gun Cannon in here?
Whatever you want, man. It's your fucking show.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Gun Cannon, I'm hesitantly bringing you into the chat. Now, most people wouldn't tell the person that they were hesitantly bringing in the chat, but luckily, I don't give a fuck. So, Gun Cannon, you're hesitantly here. What do you got?
Well, I'm not Pittsburgh boy, so...
No, that's true. So, you're already winning. You're winning at life.
You're one step ahead.
This is true. I was going to comment and say the reason you pick on Pittsburgh boy so much is he's your Matt Kazar, but, you know.
You know what? That's a insult to Matt Kazar.
This is true.
He couldn't be Matt Kazar if he had a sister who was outshining him. You know,
this is also true.
It's ridiculous how great Matt Kazar is. Apparently, I'm doing way too much on my computer right now. I'm getting the high CPU usage thing. That's
because you have Skype up on the shit. You should take that down.
What's that?
You should take that Skype thing down off the fucking off your exploit.
All right, I'll do that then.
I'll shut my fucking thing down because that's what's slowing me down.
I'll listen to you because you're the man. There we go.
I'm going to turn off my video. It's really what's slowing you down because you're the one taking the calls and then you're taking my and his internet and then a video on top of that. It's really what's fucking you up.
I just wanted to get your face in there. You're the moneymaker.
Oh, yeah.
You're the moneymaker. So, Tuta, after all the shit that you were saying, you were rage fucking the location announcement. Well, it's now official. WrestleMania 33 will take place at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida.
Citrus Orange Bowl? I was right. It's The Rock, WrestleMania 33 once again, ladies and gentlemen, versus John Cena, and who gives a fuck anymore match.
The Rock comes home.
For the 8th time.
Right? For the 800th time. Oh, so some shit happened after Raw. Would you like to hear about what happened after Raw?
Maybe, Dave, they're building The Rock versus Undertaker a whole year like they did with Cena. That's what's going to happen at WrestleMania. Ooh, damn. Ooh, sexy shit's happening.
Wait. Okay. The dark segment after tonight's Raw saw the Wyatt family return to the ring after World Heavyweight Champion Triple H made his exit. They attacked Dean Ambrose, leading to several superstars making their way out for a big brawl. Goldust, Jack Swagger, who apparently was only out there to end up take down the ring after they were done. Mark Henry, the Usos, Kalisto, and Pizza Delivery Boy R-Truth cleared the ring, and they stood tall to celebrate with Ambrose.
Did Mark Henry have a pizza in his mouth while he ran down to the ring? I need
Funnily
to know
enough,
this.
After the segment, they all ate some of Truth's pizza to end the show.
Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm dead. I'm serious.
You're not fucking with me. You're not fucking with me. Oh my God.
Wow.
They ate that pizza. That's how you send a Chicago crowd home happy. You eat deep dish pizza. There you go. We also have a little bit more news as far as pay-per-views. Apparently, a second pay-per-view has been added to May. Yes, WWE confirmed tonight in Chicago that Payback will take place on May 1st from the Allstate Arena in Chicago. So that means WWE will run 2 pay-per-views in May, Payback and Extreme Rules, which takes place at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey on May 22nd, the day after my birthday. Happy birthday
Who gives
to
a
me.
fuck about Payback?
So, 2 pay-per-views in May. Woo-hoo.
Why can't we just bring back Backlash? That's such a better name than Payback.
I'm getting very concerned right now because my groin is itching amazingly. It's not good.
Get a hard on because Mark Henry.
I don't know. It hurts. And my stimulator is not helping my nerve damage. It really hurts right now.
Oh my God! If they're adding Payback and it's going to be Chicago, confirm CM Punk number 3 of the night.
CM Punk's coming back. There it is.
Shit! Confirmed. Oh my God!
There it is.
Confirmed this fuck.
Gun Cannon, you called in for a reason. What was it?
Well, it was actually a good show. It was solid. It wasn't, it wasn't what we've been getting the last couple weeks.
Well, not the last couple weeks. Last week sucked. The week before that was awesome with Shane and all that. We were all sucking the dick.
Yeah.
And then last week was awful. This week is pretty damn good. Hold on, I have to address something in the chat. Given name, family name. WrestleMania being free devalues the event. It really does, in my opinion. First off, Jack Hole, it's not free. It's free to new subscribers. Second
They've done
off,
this 1,000 times.
it's fucking brilliant is what it is. Look, you are snagging motherfuckers for life. The people who don't have it, you're grabbing them and you're getting a hold of them. This is a brilliant move by the WWE.
Bro, look what weekend you're walking into. NXT TakeOver Dallas, motherfucker. Let these bitches see NXT TakeOver Dallas so they can replace their fucking panties 3 times in one night. Let them fucking see that shit. I'm telling you. And then you get to see the Hall of Fame.
It's not like this is a new promo.
It's not.
New subscribers always get the month free.
Yeah.
So
it's been going on for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 fucking years.
Didn't they do that with SummerSlam too?
They do it every month. Your first month, if you're a new subscriber, it's free. It doesn't. It's not just for an event. It's for all the time. It's just like Netflix. Netflix does the same thing. If you're a new subscriber,
just like Netflix, Michael Cole.
Just like Netflix, Michael.
Only less Fuller House.
Yeah. So, what else you got for me, Gun Cannon?
I got a best match of the night was the tag match. I
damn straight,
see,
boy.
Yeah.
I
Damn
cannot
straight.
see AJ going anywhere but straight the fuck up. I just can't. He just.
Well,
God, I am glad
don't
that they put him in.
underestimate the stupidity of
Gun
WWE.
Cannon, did you whip your penis out and smack it 3 times just to know if it was alive or not? That's how much of a fucking hard on you got going on. I guarantee that's what's happened.
No, I didn't actually, but it's okay. Sorry,
Dave. He's not.
I know.
Thanks for following. Thanks for following. I'm done. I'm done, Dave.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't control this monkey. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm done.
But
all right, Gun Can, what else you got? You've upset Too Tall.
I tend to
apparently
do that.
not as much as fucking Matt Kazar because he thought I was going to attack him personally.
Matt Kazar thought you were going to kill him. It was not good.
I wasn't going to say anything because you earlier said Matt Kazar, and I was going to say I was not trying to kill Matt Kazar whatsoever.
Somewhere right now, Kazar is hiding under a table, still afraid that Too Tall might come find him.
No. Time to see hired me to beat the shit out of Matt Kazar. Truth is out there. Sorry, guys. Had to say it. Bye.
Gunkin, final thoughts because you're getting stepped on anyway. So,
the
you got to get to the point, Gunkin. Fuck, man. God, you gotta get to the fucking. You gotta get to the fucking. No, what are you fucking Kennedy? Jesus Christ, come on. All right, I'm gonna take one more phone call. 909, you're live with Dead on Dave and Too Tall. What you got? 909. You fuck off. All right. I'm getting irritated now. I'm getting irritated. Oh, Jonathan Betty, you fat bitch. Shut up and go eat a hamburger and shit your. I would like to do both of those things. I'd love to eat a hamburger and take a shit.
I'm fucking. Damn.
That doesn't bother me at all.
I'm fucking embarrassing over there.
You're embarrassing me. I'm not even gonna block him. I'm just gonna put him on timeout because he's my little bitch boy now.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Gun Cannon goes, sorry man, I'm beat. Long ass day. Now I feel bad.
Fuck it.
I feel bad.
Fuck it.
Terrible. Give name, family name. I love you, Dave, but we'll just have to agree to disagree. No, I'll just agree that you're wrong and I'm right. I like that better. Giving away free stuff is never a bad thing. It's always a good idea. Because you're not really giving away anything free. I mean, that's the thing. If it's going to improve the subscription numbers, you're not taking a loss. You're only doing something positive.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to try this 909 one more time. 909, you're live, Dead on Dave and Too Tall. What you got? Oh, you're fucking dead to me now. God damn it. What else you got for me, Too Tall, man?
Breaking news, Booker T legitimately upset WWE Raw pre-show tonight.
Really?
Apparently.
Over what? I watched that.
At one point during the pre-show, Scott Stanford referred to Booker T as G.I. Bro, which was a reference to an old character Booker T played in WCW. Booker said he would speak to Stanford about it later, and minutes after the remarks, Booker T still looked visibly upset.
That's bullshit.
Damn.
I
Look at that breaking news. Look at that breaking news. Woo! WrestleZone!
Whoever wrote that knows fuck all about Booker T because Booker T loves G.I. Bro. In fact, last year, he started a comic book series, G.I. Bro. He's mentioned G.I. Bro several times on WWE television.
This gentleman's name is Nick Paglino from WrestleZone.
Nick Paglino, fucking eat your face. Because you're done, dude.
Legitimate wrestling reporter because he has a website and there he reports on it, so it's all legitimate.
Fucking done, dude. Fucking done.
It's all legitimate.
No. He loves G.I. Bro. Loves it. He didn't seem upset at all, by the way. Because I watched it too. Didn't seem upset whatsoever. Oh, did you see Stone Cold's next podcast got announced?
McFoley?
That's right, Jim. Jim, you know, I went and I'd like to go to all the dances, but the girls, they didn't want nothing to do with me. So I took all those worms and I shoved them right down my throat. I was a good kisser. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't know why somebody's trying to call me. I'm confused. Everything that happens all the time. I go off and like somebody clicks on a video. And I was like, oh, he's got a phone number. Let me call him. I should answer and pretend like I'm jerking off.
You should answer and end like you're German. Can you do a good German accent?
No, I don't do any good accents. All my shit sounds the same.
You should do German. It'd be great. Oh, look it over here. I'd like to take it here and then here and take the Schweinstücken up the Schweinebacke. Yeah. It'd be good. It'd be good. Anyway, I'm running out of things. What else you got for me?
I was just following your lead, so I guess we're both out of shit.
I guess we're sitting here like we're about to jump sharks and shit. We're running out of things here. Yeah. But it was a good Raw, man. What did you rate Raw tonight?
Like a 7.5.
Yeah, it was a good Raw.
If that, just because I hated that everything went downhill except for the tag team match after the first 40 minutes.
I don't know if everything went down. I liked the main event. I thought it was decent.
It was all right. I just didn't believe Bray Wyatt being a force of anything. So
I did like his stare down with Triple H, though. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
How he caressed the belt. That was.
But I still remembered him losing the Big Show. So
I know it's hard to. You gotta fucking bleach your brain. Jonathan Montez, talk about Fuller House. I watched it. I liked it. Review over. There you go. That's about it. So there it is. We both enjoyed Raw. We thought it was very good. I think it's a good build to the future. We got a hell of a week of content. Listen to me, kids. Do not miss NXT this week. Okay? Don't miss it. Oh, just trust your boy.
It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
It's gonna be amazeballs. Trust me. SmackDown will be probably pretty decent. And then, of course, Saturday, we've got Roadblock. And it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited about all these things. And, of course, you have all the coverage right here between the two of us, Too Tall and I. We got you covered. You don't need to go anywhere else. All you need to remember is XLT Live Podcast and the Dead on Dave on YouTube. That's all you need to fucking remember. We got you covered. We got you covered like a condom. Magnum style, bitches. Trojan. We got you. But other than that, make sure you guys go check out XLT Live Podcast 2 Hit. He is now over 1,500 subs. Now, congratulations once again to you on that, my friend. There you go. Make sure you go check him out over there, as well as my boy Tommy C over at Shot from the Point, the most badass hockey podcast in all the known land. Go check him out at least one time, and trust me, you will be hooked for life. And then me, I got great stuff happening. You like Pokemon? You like video games? You like seeing a fat guy get scared by horror video games? We're going to do all that this week. So make sure you're here for that and much, much more. I am Dead on Dave. That is Too Tall. And we're done. So thank you guys very much. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends or a friggin' Too Tall. Works just the same. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Terry. Thanks to everybody in the chat. You guys were awesome. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious. Good night. Chicago, you rocked my balls.